Hello and welcome back to our Victoria 3 campaign as Punjab, formerly the Sikh Empire, where we have vassalized Great Britain, Canada, New South Wales, and are expanding to become India. I took some time to look over our nation and kind of get things back on track. We need to start fixing our economy. We're still losing a ton of money, mostly because I bumped up construction goods, I believe, to use our... swap those over. To use our highest level steel frame buildings. Let me just fix these guys real quick. We're still going to be paying our military all the nice little bells and whistles. Eventually I'm going to need to pop over to using our dreadnoughts here. Don't believe we use submarines. Oh, we do use submarines. And sea lane strategy. All our ports need to be modern ports. We're going to have a huge demand for oil. Absolutely massive. Wooden pasture cars, publicly traded, and we'll have these on auto expansion. And do we need something to subsidize these? What if I just don't subsidize you? What if I do? We'll subsidize them. Railways are important to subsidize. Looking at our construction queue, we have quite a lot of things queued up. I queued up a bunch of whaling stations because I realized that we are short on oil. It's one of the goods that we desperately need. Oil and glass, building those, and then we have our electricity balance, which I think we have some queued up for still. A little bit. A little bit. Do we have those set to auto-expand? That could be helpful to have those auto-expand. We do. We do indeed. Alright. But let's keep things rolling. We're in a state of civil war because of this war that just ended, and then we also have to deal with uprising over there. Want to get our radicals down. Let's see. 50,000 for progress towards psychoanalysis. What is psychoanalysis? The tech there. How long is that 50,000 last? 5 years. That's a ton of money. For which thing would we be getting? This. Not really. I'll take the radicals. Do promotion. It's an industrialist. We'll give it to him. Looking at our interest groups. Oh, there's a revolution. I almost missed this because I was streamed up here. Looking at this, this is going to hit up to 73. And it has the trade unions who are marginalized and the landowners who are barely... well, they have 52% radicals in their interest group, which is why they're so angry. But our radical count should start ticking down. We just got to worry about keeping our standard of living up, which is good, and becoming a better nation. Once we end this war, our income should go back to being good for us. Let's see, what are input goods shortages? Electricity and man of wars. Don't know why we need man of wars. It's probably not for us. It's probably for our... you need some ports in the home countries. Our puppets. Our puppets probably need this. Okay, those are being built. Industrialists just popped out of being marginalized. That's good to see. They're the lead driver of our investment pool. They're almost all the way happy. We just need to deal with the radicals, get more loyalists. Our loyalists are ticking up. That's good. And our radicals seem to be going down. Okay. We're super infamous, too. We have 538 infamy. That number's not going to go down. Looks like... were they always this small? Someone supporting them? No one's supporting them. Okay. We're going to stabilize our economy before we go on more war declarations. We're getting close to forming India. Looking at the cultures needed for it. We need 17 states controlled to actually form India. Most of them are down here, and, well, Gujarat is split with Cooch. I could probably take that. I wonder if having a vassal council... What is Bickner in? Bickner is part of... Let's see. State in Bickner and Rajputana. What is this part of? Let us check this. I want to figure this out right now. Cultures. Rajputanic counts as split. Probably because we have Vikner. So we need to actually take the land. We can't just have puppets there. Which is unfortunate for us. Because puppets are how we make money. Persia, why can't I go to war with you? Do I have a truce with you for some reason? You're a protectorate of our newfound Russia, who is very, very weak comparatively. Well, I guess in a way everyone's kind of weak. Why is Brazil getting involved over here? Oh, it's a Nassau revolt. A lot of these little events going on. We don't really care too much. We're focused on ourselves, as any great imperialist nation is. Unlocks tankers for oil rigs, steel pastures for railways, and electric railways. Okay. Is that something I was prioritizing? Or is that something that was just kind of happened? Kind of don't care about these last military ones. We're strong enough to kind of win everything. Even though these do only have much shorter times. We'll play a different game where we become a powerhouse there. Let's look over here. 3 years for some of these. I can go down to paved roads. Zeppelins. We are getting close on building some skyscrapers. That could be nice. Let's see. Multiple alliances would be nice. Film, don't really need any of that. We'll look at our production methods. Cars. Let's go down towards arc welding. That'd be nice. Yeah, we'll go get arc welding. That'll be what we do. Because we're definitely not building enough right now with this. We need to build more. Still dealing with the French flu. Nothing I can really do about that. This war finally broke out, which means I don't have anyone actually assigned to that front. Really, you say? Someone should be assigned there. Did the guy that I had there die? Probably that's what happened. We'll put you two there. Run that down pretty fast. What happened to our bureaucracy? The heck? 4K? We had a huge amount of... Oh, Delhi. Delhi has a huge goods shortage. What's happening here? Oh, it's the wooden passenger carriages that we swapped over to. Well, we're going to need a ton more of these. That also makes me wonder, what happens if I go to steel passenger? We lose a ton of infrastructure, but we get a ton more transportation. This is such a great way to tank our economy. Let's fix the Delhi thing, and then we're going to start swapping these over slowly. Maybe not slowly. Maybe we'll do it in bulk. And I'm full of lies. Let's see. Losing a ton of money in subsidies. Which is to be expected. Anti-mask league. That's topical. No, we'll discredit them. Or ignore them? What do they think of us? We have another succession movement coming. That's great. We'll ignore them. Don't care. Masks are good for stopping the French flu. Sinhala, is that down here? It is down here. Should probably take some of this stuff down a little bit. Oh, why are we paying you so much? Definitely need to pay you that much. Automatic irrigation for a lot of things. This is probably going to cost us oil, which I do not have. I'm just going to click this over. It's going to really hurt a lot of things, but if we fix it, it'll be good. Automatic irrigation. What do you take? You take engines. It'll give us a ton more money. We'll do it, and then we'll just fix the issues that result. I probably could cut back on one of my military spending types, which would probably help me resolve some of our expenses. But we're not doing that. We're just gonna do this the hard way. Our low market access everywhere. Oh, we have no engines. No engines, you say? What's the max we can get up to right now? It's 51 is our throughput. So we're just going to go up to... I'm doing this in Punjab and Delhi, two areas that don't actually have the pop to support this. When I say pop, I mean the... Click this. The infrastructure. We are low on infrastructure. What can I do about that? Electric trains would be the next one. All right, this war should be won pretty fast. We no longer have our revolt. Wait. No, we did have the revolt. It happened. Okay. Not much I can do about that. Sinhala. We'll win that war, though. Should be a absolute stomp. Anarchy and other laws. Let's look at our associated stuff. Blue is spreading. Yeah, a lot of the normal liberalization paths we just never end up taking this game, which is fine. Oh, subsidies are expensive. Woo. If we fix those, we won't have to worry about being in debt. What did you offer? You did offer the one I want. Good. Should get us out of war here. Stop that. I really don't care for all these pop-ups. Wish I could, like, turn them off. Right, let's turn off our interest groups. Don't care about that. There's an election happening. Looks to be good to me. Military. Let's just do a naval invasion here. That actually needs to be the Navy for this. Who we're going to take? We're going to take you. This guy's still... I've restarted the game by now, and this guy is still dead to the world. We love a glitch. I'll invade Ceylon with this dude. And just keep on rolling. Oh, God, how much am I spending? Government buildings, okay. Let's see, oh, this take 30 days. 30 days of me losing a ton of money. I'm gonna actually kick back. I need to fix this for these two guys. We're gonna kick you back to using normal passenger cars. Same with Punjab. And just kind of fix this issue that we're seeing come up. Because the tax waste is gonna kill us. Yeah, look at these low market access. One there. South Bengal probably needs. We'll double yours. Bihar, we'll go up to 18 or 15. Rajputana, go up to 20. All right. We need to look at getting steel trains. Is what we need. Is it this one? No. Electric railways. Okay. So it's got to get this stuff over here. We got blue spreading. We got radicals. Wish they would stop being radical, but oh well. There is a vote that occurs. Our government is pretty legitimate. Could be more legitimate. What if I kick the armed forces out? Would that actually help? No. Could bring anybody in actually help? Putting the trade unions in? Oh well, we'll run with these guys. Oh, we're actually making money now. If I stop my construction. Which I think I can't do, most likely. Keep an eye on that revenue pool transfer for the investment pool. Eventually our investment pool will be higher than our actual expenses. That will be the day. Oh, we totally won this. Okay. Hopefully we have no more other stuff going on. No more other stuff. When I say other stuff, I mean rebellions. Don't want those things. And our economy's recovered. Woo! Go us. Let's build up again. Oh god, there's another one it says. What do you mean, civil war? What do you mean? Am I bolstering anybody right now? I'm suppressing. I'm suppressing the landowners, I'd say. Yeah, they're almost out of being a large interest group. We have skyscrapers. Meaning we need to build a ton of skyscrapers. I believe it's in the government building. So we can go up to 51 of these. I'm just going to start queuing them up. Skyscrapers are nice because they let us get our better bureaucracy. Is 51 the actual cap of our... I bet you it's over here. Economy of scale is the word I'm thinking of. No, it's probably not actually here. It's probably in production. It's probably conveyors. Economy of scale. It'll tell you. I think 51 might be the cap of our economy of scale. Just double check all of these. Let's just check what affected it last time. Where do we get that last little bit of economy of scale? Is it shift work? It is shift work. Okay, so 51 was our cap of economy of scale. Good, so that's how many of those we will build. They should accept this soon. I'm so happy they fixed the thing where the AI just never accepted these peace deals, even though like they definitely should. Can I core any of this stuff? Getting close to being able to core that. We haven't... Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna unpause while we do this, and I just fix all these. Plastic, sure, probably traded. Blue spreading. Traded. Publicly traded. Rotary valve. All of you should be on auto expand. Because I just don't have the micro in me to keep doing this. Keep that the same, keep that the same. Urban centers. I know this will be expensive, but do it anyway. Government administration, definitely standardized. That gives us enough to actually build this. We have just over 2 years in our construction queue worth of building stuff. Italy is cutting us down to size. That's the one we wanted to. No war goal? What do you mean this is ours? Oh, this is against... Why is this our war? Excuse me? Neutral. Radical Sweden, don't care. Part of us. Just one of us, okay. 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I've had a friend hop into my Discord, so I needed to talk to him for a second. Okay, what is going to be going on here? We have Italy coming for us. Do they have anything that they... What is it? So this cut down to size, right? It's good to see that AI actually does this. I was concerned that they wouldn't, even though I've amassed an incredible amount of... actual infamy. But since I have so much infamy, it doesn't matter to me that I take this stuff. Like, what if I just tear you apart? Alright, let's save some stuff. I feel like some of these guys around me are going to get involved, and then when they get involved, I'm going to jump on them and make them pay. Bahar is still at low market access and terrible taxation capacity. Okay, that's going to fix itself. Let's check on Delhi. Delhi has all of that. If they have 200 over. If I go here and actually swap you back over to using our special railways with steel passenger cars, you should actually be fine, pretty sure. Or at least close to it, yeah. So okay, so what if I just go and do this on everybody now? Alright, let's all get you back to being the right level. Okay, railways. If I kick it over, we'll lose some infrastructure. We'll lose a lot of infrastructure. Don't really care too much about that, though. Just mobilize all our guys. Fix. We're going to have more low market access issues, probably, most likely. Right, who's getting involved in this? Come on, hop on the train. If East India gets involved, that's so sad for them. I'm just gonna focus them out. Where are they gonna fight me? They'll probably take Schleswig. That's unstoppable. I can't stop them from doing that. And this will all probably get yeeted from us, but not too worried. Alright, let's see. There's other diplomatic plays occurring. The US gets involved. Okay. I'm gonna put all my maneuvers into stuff at the last second here. This probably means I'm gonna need to find a way to naval Austria gets involved. I'm gonna need to find a way to naval invade our the mainland. Okay, we're losing some bureaucracy. It's probably because we now have input good shortages in North Bengal, among other places. This should... I'll move you up. You need to do this now. And then... Bihar, is it still being fixed? It's still being fixed. South Bengal. Okay, it's also being fixed. More flu. Does not help us. Wonder if India is going to be, East India is going to be dumb enough to get involved in this and really give us the means to hurt them. God damn it. It's so annoying having to go back and do this with all of our industries after the rebellions. Change everything. Who knows? They might be running it better than I actually run it, which... I mean, honestly, wouldn't surprise me, because I just like having everything at the highest level and then fixing the economy afterwards. But oh well. Steam-powered threshers. Leave those the way they are. We're going to need everything here. We're going to need a lot of people on our side. Our revolutionary is going down. Our revolution is going down. Our radicals are going up. Wouldn't be this game if I wouldn't be me if I didn't have a impending threat of radicals revolting. It's what I'm known for. Okay, keep our eye on this. Don't think anyone else is going to hop on just yet. Alright, let's make our war goals. What subject do I want? I think I want Tunis here. I want probably none of these guys. What else can I grab from them? Liberate stuff? No. Oh, who got involved? Wait, did they get involved? No, they're leaning that way, but they haven't gotten involved. Let's see, is there anything I want to take? It would be kind of funny just to take, like, something up here. Oh, the US is going to invade Canada and really actually probably wipe out Canada. Which is unfortunate for my puppet. But do I care enough to, like, do anything about it? I mobilized everybody, right? There's no fronts. You're my vassal. You're gonna get involved. I don't know if you'll even be able to live long enough. Is there any countries I can liberate? I could just liberate California. Alright, let's just take... Yeah, let's liberate California. That's funny. Let's do that. I want California free, and I want... someone else. The world's not ready for a free Texas. We'll do New England. Sure. So I don't know where they're going to actually try to fight me at. Who are you? Maywar? You my border? That's a terrible idea. Maywar's dead. Shame I don't have any more war goals. Great Britain, Bickner, Schleswig, New South Wales. Do you not get involved? Oh, you're Dominion to me. You're not actually puppeted. Oh. So looks like we won't be fighting in Canada. That's interesting. I wonder when they became always Dominion, or did I... That's really interesting. Alright, we are stabilizing our nation. Things are going pretty well. I'm hoping we can become India in this video. It's gonna be a little rough doing that though, with all these radicals. Do we have any input good shortages? Let me check about that real quick. No, we do not. Checking our investment pool. Looks like it's going pretty well. Let's make sure our construction sectors are all on the right type. They are. I think we're doing pretty good. Pretty good. When did Mexico get this little part? Is that a treaty port? They got Mobile, Alabama. Oh, another succession. I might just ignore this tour. You just take something like this, maybe? I don't know. Let's grab you and put you right here. I mean, I guess I could navally invade America. We'll take... Oh, you guys are... You, naval invade. We're going to do land in my home state of Florida. Can I get some convoy raiding out of my guys here? Convoy raid there. You're going to have you convoy raid over here. Austria's also involved, so we'll convoy raid up here too. What are you escorting convoys to? Let's escort convoys to Canada, and you can keep escorting convoys over there. That will get him out of the war. You'd think our guys would be friendly, or at least going down a little bit, considering we have damn good standard of living. What is that event? Do spreading. That's fortunate. How is our subsidies? They're still going up. Still very expensive, to be expected. Let's get 4 of these, and then we'll get a couple of these in North Bengal. We'll go up to 26 railways. Do these have throughput problems, these railways? Like, do you cap out on them? Looks like they don't have the same economy of scale stuff. Probably good, since they're how you get more room for industry. Okay, I have a naval invasion being planned. Let's take a look at that and how that's going to go. My guess is it probably won't go too well. They do have a lot of people in the U.S. Show me the U.S. I mean, you have half the military strength of us. Oh, look at that defense. Holy cow. Army defense is 224. All these commander traits. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I could just white peace, right? Not worry about this stuff. All that doesn't really matter to me too much. We're winning the battle for the navies. We've got flotilla in reserve and battalions in reserve. Let's actually increase one of our admirals levels here. I don't know why my thing is twitching. We'll just promote you randomly. That fix it? No. Where's the flotillas in reserve? Oh, in England. Armed forces, and then India will go armed forces, because we don't want to empower the landowners. They're still not out of our government. I really want to press this button. But I just need the landowners to be marginalized. Once they're marginalized, I can press this and not worry about pushing us into open rebellion. It'd be so good for us. Construction sectors are going to build better. Resource discovery, arc welding. What did I say we needed more of? We need better railways, right? Which is this stuff. Better engines. Chainsaws. Is there something I could do that makes my power plants better? Yeah, coal-fired power plant, and then we'll go for this stuff. Yeah, you're not going to cut me down to size. That's just not going to happen. Will not let it happen. Okay. Our radicals are starting to go down again. Very nice. Our royalists are going up. Maywar has capitulated. Blue is spreading. That war should be over soon. There's no one over there to actually fight. I know we do have a fight going on. And we are destroying. As we expected. Good. Good, good, good. You can be my rival, America, sure. Sakutra, abandoned Java, Sakartra, Surakarta. Okay. These cut down to size plays don't really matter if no one can get to each other. We're just both kind of stuck here, looking at everybody. Convoys are being raided. Can't really do too much about that, other than raid them back. How's our investment pool? It's actually growing. Are we working on stuff that's not investment related? Is that why? Oh yeah, we do have some... Right, let's get some of our skyscrapers up higher up there. Those things are going to cost us a ton of money to build. Is there an industry we don't have a ton of that I want to invest in? Shipyards could be good to have. Power plants definitely need those. What about Arts Academy? What makes us the most money like per employed? Looks like it's steel mills. Yeah, we'll start queuing up some of these. I could just be using my control click, right? Let's see. That would be 46. That'll be 50, 51. There we go. Just so many buildings, damn. Okay, I don't think I'm actually going to be able to get anything out of our, give me this. I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything out of this war here. I also don't expect anything. Like, I asked for it, but, like, I'm fine not getting it. You know, it doesn't really help me accomplish my main goal. Sure, we get happier rural folk. Landowners, still not out of my... Not out of my, good graces. There's a play against France. To have a free Indian nation. Interesting. France won't be able to get down here, will they? They shouldn't be able to. I'm not giving them access. Whoa, what's happening here? Why is our... Oh, our market access is tanking because of the war. Because of the war. How are your loans looking? You're in bankruptcy. Yeah, they're all taking on debt. Me included, so like I'm not any better. But that's funny to me. Pop-ups. For the blue. Probably hurting their economy a little bit. You still propose. We will accept. Italy's GDP must be terrible. They declared bankruptcy, so to avoid any of that. Are you... You're still a great power. You're ranked 5. We're losing our naval battles. It's just fine. Don't care too much. We'll just white piece them. Does this actually cut down? No, just still keeps it up. I was wondering if it would be a case where once you have the cut down to size used against you, that you... It like it takes away your legitimacy, which would be nice. Maybe if you lose, it does that. But we're not going to lose here. Not a inch will be taken from us. Oh, that's why, because they had a revolutionary struggle. Are you not on steel frame buildings? Oh, I'll tell you why, because we're using a ton of our... Anti-mass leak still a thing. We don't care. Okay. We're going to just keep our speed up, and we're going to go and put some steel mills up top so we can tank other stuff. How's our coal mines? Oh, yeah, we need a ton of these. Wait, we took Tunis? Excuse me? When did that happen? Oh, no, they just capitulated and didn't actually take anything. You're joking, right? We actually got that? Interesting. Oh, because they're fighting each other now. Austria's having a revolt. Oh! Well, welcome to the fold. You're now our protectorate. Do you pay us money now? Hope you do. No. Unfortunate. What's with this loss of taxation? Oh, we have market issues. Market access issues. Oh, I need 10 of those. Good job. We're gonna need a ton in here. Then just gonna need some. It's kind of fixing itself. I'm wondering why it went down. Is it turmoil? Maybe a little bit. Revolution's not gonna help. Okay. Just have Oyo? Cool. Oh, they really don't like that. How's your debt looking? It's better to see here. Let's see, American loans plus 19? Is that because these guys are not... Oh, you're fixed. What is causing us to have so much government expense? Now it's gone. Interesting. Oh, it's because we probably finished a... Where are these skyscrapers getting built, by the way? I need to check that. It's in Punjab. Oh, is there a skyscraper here? Oh, we don't even have a level of skyscrapers. Well, that's going to be massive for the throughput. Blue spreading. We don't care. Just kind of waiting to get out of this war. As expected, we're not able to make an actual landing on the U.S. If I embargo you, that can't be good for your economy. I mean, we have it currently in war, but we just got to expand our market. Moldova. Build a bunch of railways. When will the plague end? Who knows, man? Who knows? I bet you that's what's happening. We're having plague that's ruining our throughput. Italy's out. The terms to peace deal. Goes peace. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care to be in here. Great! We just fought off our first cut down to size. I feel like we're going to have a couple more. I don't think it's possible to avoid it. I'm just going to unify India. 27 infamy. We're going to unify India. We're just going to mobilize one army here. We'll see if anyone joins. I hope you join, Cooch. That'd be amazing. Let's go back to speed 5. Don't know when we went down to speed 4. Alright, let's see how many of the small guys let me eat them up. Come on. Oh, someone joined. That's another war goal. Conquer state. Kuch. Thanks, bud. Let's mobilize you and put you on the Kuch border. Improve relation with our subject. It's not the right menu. I want to be in this one. Just to keep an eye on how things go down here. You back down. Cool. Unify India on you. The Heavenly Kingdom sides them, that'd be upsetting. Mobilize 2 armies, because I feel like it's going to be necessary. Put you on that front. Let's take you. Any other war goals? No. Let's see, Heavenly Kingdom, are you going to get involved? Blue is spreading. You're starting to mobilize your men. Are you in a war? Or are you just doing this to try to be annoying? You did get the Heavenly Kingdom involved, which is good. Good for my return state. Yeah, return that to me. Give me your war reps, and then I want to regime change. Interesting. What if I liberate? I don't know anything over here. Manchuria would be interesting. Give me a treaty port. I'll take Guangdong as my treaty port. Is there a country over here I can liberate? Tianshan. Let's see. Wish it would tell you where these things are, because I don't know off the top of my head where these are. This one, and I'm gonna save some things because I think someone else might join this and make my day easy. That means I need to mobilize all my generals. What else is involved? There's a front over here? Oh. Oh, didn't even realize we had you guys over there. We'll put our syphilis man over there. He'll do a great job. Defend this. Who else is not doing anything? You're not doing anything. Push. Alright. Then let's see. Another battalion in reserve. Where are you? Don't care about England, but we'll do South India. Open terrain. Good. Okay, I think we're gonna fight this war in the next war. So it doesn't look like they're gonna back down. Well, they might back down. They might. It's possible. Escalation still paused. They're at uncertain. Now having a ton of expenses. Oh, because it's building all my skyscrapers. Okay, double check who's involved. You know, I could do this the fast way. There's a really fast way of doing this where I just don't claim stuff from Heavenly Kingdom. Alright, there we go. That works too. Okay, who is next on our chopping block for being liberated? Orissa. Or do Nagpur. We'll do Nagpur. Sure, mobilize all of our guys. Because that makes it scary for them. There's a lot of fronts here. Let's do Bombay. Then we're just gonna go down the list here. Nagpur. Orissa. Mysore. Ceylon, Mysore. Laristan, Bombay. I'm gonna start from the bottom here. Laristan, Nagpur. We scroll down again. We're gonna do Laristan, Orissa. It's a lot of fronts. Can I just annex stuff? What do I want here? Give me the stuff from East India Company. I want all of East India stuff. Madras. Pegu. Let's see who else joins. Let us see. How close are we getting to actually forming this? Not too close. Who's get involved? You are over here. And Pegu. Here's what we'll do to fix that. We'll take the English people, put them in the intelligentsia, mobilize them. Then we scroll down and put him to defend. Let's see if he gets there in time. Gonna need railways over here. Uzbekistan needs some railways. 5 over there. Laristan, go up to 10. Central India needs a ton. Holy cow. Central India is going to need probably 14, if I had to take a guess. Isfahan will go up to 15. And Western Afghanistan will go up to 10. Oops. Well, 20 is not too bad. Our admirals are all defending our coasts. We are losing money. Because we have a lot of unrealized tax. We also have a lot of excess tax now, thanks to building off the other stuff. Alright, we can start incorporating some Indian states into our core lands. That feels good. Alright, this will be our last war. Then we're going to call the episode after this. Assuming it actually goes to war. This will be a really good war for us, because we'll basically eat up the East India Company. Take them out. Anti-Mass League again. Revolution is brewing. Landowners still not marginalized, sadly. Rural folk still an issue. We have to... God. How much do I have from Anti-Mass League? We have a lot. Quite a lot from Anti-Mass League. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yeah, got some smaller guys getting involved. No Heavenly Kingdom. Looks like we're going to war. Nice. Well, with this, I can actually start assigning people to do some convoy raiding. Just convoy raid all of these things, then there's no way we'll score convoys to other places. Yeah, with stuff like this, it's not going to be too big of an issue. We fought off the pandemic. That's great. Now let's just fight off these guys. I need to do something about some of these guys. We're going to take you and put you over here. Stabilizing mission. Holy cow, I have a lot of... Okay, my skyscrapers are finishing is what that's showing me. Okay, so I'm going to need to go and incorporate these gates. Holy cow, this is expensive. Let us take a look at our unincorporated territory. East Anglia, Ceylon, be good. Assam, Central India, Andhra, Bihar, both the Bengals. We don't care about Australia or New Guinea. Nagpur. Punjabi Nagpur. Where is this? We want that. Okay. We will save the rest, because it will come in handy. Coal-fired plants for our power, which is really good. Gonna have to go find our power plant. I'll fix all this stuff after the episode's over. Coal-fired power plant. Blah. Means we're gonna need even more engines and even more other stuff. Open hearth process. Oil turbines, don't care too much. We'll look at the combustion engine. This war is going through pretty well. We will have access to a lot of the lands that we want. You can come down here now, since we have someone here to actually advance this. There's so many little fronts here. This is a terrible mechanic. Something going on in Turkey. These fronts are being handled. Just look at their war support. About to have East India capitulate. That's good. It's being occupied by the British. Okay. Stars out. Opium addiction, it happens. Okay. That battle's not going too hot for us. But don't need it to, because we're about to push out East India in 5 days. 4 days. Bam, get out of here. Huzzah, there we go. Give me all your lands. Who's not assigned to something? You can push this. Anyone not assigned to something can push. Jarabad's gonna fall. Travancore is gonna fall. Okay. We're gonna need to stabilize our nation here. We're losing a lot. Oh, it's all the subsidies. All the subsidies. What's our input goods shortage? Do we have any input goods shortages? No. We just have terrible market access. And a lot of the lands I just conquered. Hyderabad's out. Let's take a look at our decisions, our cultural decisions. We got Mysore. We're still not able to form India. It's 1918. It should be in the peak of World War I. But I guess there's no such events to force that happening. I wish I could trade Great Britain. Like, I'll give you back the land in England if you give me this province. Likewise, kicking all... Wait, India? What do you mean, India? The hell? I should be India. That's upsetting. You have like you have one state. That's the nation that rebelled from France, really? I gotta put that down. Oh jeez. Looks like we have a pretender to our throne. Alright, get out of here. Bam, okay. Alright. I'm gonna end the episode here. Yeah, we have a lot of money issues. Mainly because I'm subsidizing all of these railways. Let's just... No, let's not do that. And I just conquered a bunch of land, which is not too good. What if I just turn this off? I have to turn it off for, like, basically making money. Yeah, I'm going to play with the economy and try to fix some of our issues. And between this episode and the next, we're getting close to accomplishing our goal. I think we'll have about one more episode on us of just aggressive expansion into India. And then after that happens, we'll probably call it. We'll click the button to form India, and then we'll be done. Although I'm getting close to a ton of GDP, but there's an achievement for 1 billion GDP. That's why I was considering that, but we'll leave that for another episode. Until next time, I've been Sean. This is the Blue Screeners. I thank you for watching. Ta-ta for now.